Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today I've got a new Star Wars inspired recipe brought to you by the child and myself. He came up with this idea, so I'm gonna give all the credit to him. If you've been watching The Mandalorian Season 2 like I have, this recipe is going to look a little familiar. It is from the second episode in the season, Chapter 10, titled The Passenger. Now, this could be a little bit of a spoiler, so if you don't want spoilers, just keep on going by, save this video for later, and come back later. And now we will talk about the spoilers. Frog Lady. I think that's her official name so far, her species name. I apologize if it's not. But Frog Lady is being escorted by Mando and the child to her planet where her husband is waiting for her. And of course, she has got this tank of her eggs. And wouldn't you know, this little troublemaker, we know he loves frogs, as we saw in season 1, and he's hungry all the time, and he got up to some mischief, and wouldn't you know, he's eaten Frog Lady's eggs. Now, I don't want to eat real frog eggs, okay? But I did think this would be a super fun idea, inspired by Baby Yoda and his mischievous ways, to make a beverage with some boba to look like the frog eggs and a blue substance for the kind of cooler water, whatever her eggs are actually in that she's transporting it in. So the idea is to make a blue beverage with some boba. I'm hoping that this drink will satisfy Baby Yoda and he won't go off eating any real frog eggs anymore. So I'm gonna make a mocktail and a cocktail, and both drinks are gonna have a lemonade base as well as some boba. I ordered this off the internet. I'll have the link below in case you're interested in trying this at home. I couldn't find any red boba, so this boba is more of a golden orange color, but I think this will be perfectly fine. I've never made boba myself at home, so this is gonna be my first time. So the other ingredients that I'm going to try for my cocktail, I'm going to be using vodka and blue Curacao. Hopefully that makes my drink bright blue. For the mocktail, I'm going to be using this blue Gatorade, and I may add a splash of Sprite, to be determined, I'm not quite sure yet. You'll also need a couple of glasses. It would be great if you can find some really kind of tall ones. I'm just hoping it makes the boba look really cool, but this could all be in my head and maybe I will totally fail. Who knows? So first up is the boba. I am just gonna make this according to the package, and it says to boil 10 cups of water for every 1 cup of the tapioca pearls in a large pot. We're gonna bring it to a boil, then slowly add them to the pot and stir. Let them float to the surface, cover the pot, cook in a medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes, turn it off, simmer for another 2 to 3, then scoop them out and let them rest in cool water for 20 seconds. Then put them in a dry bowl and mix in sugar and honey. I've also seen people use simple syrup and maple syrup, and I'm actually gonna use maple syrup because that's what I have and I don't wanna make simple syrup. So boba, here we go. Okay, so it said 10 cups of water for every 1 cup of boba. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this boiling. Watching water boil might be the slowest thing ever. Literally every time I think this water is about to boil, it's just like a fake out. Been here for 10 minutes, man. My dog's watching me.
Hi. Hi. Hiya. Say hi.
Okay, so our water is boiling, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the 1 cup of tapioca pearls or boba slowly into the water and stir. And then we're just gonna wait for them to float. We'll cover them and let them sit for a couple minutes. Here goes! It'll be interesting to see. They're definitely like a tan right now. I'm interested to see the final color. Oh, we got our first floater. They kind of look like Kix. You guys remember Kix cereal? Ooh, look at them. Okay, so our boba are floating now, and we are going to cover this, turn it down to medium-high heat, and let them cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so my timer definitely hasn't gone off, but it's been 2 to 3 minutes, so I am going to turn off the heat and let it simmer for another 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, I'm just going to move these boba now into some cold water. I don't have a great spoon for this. It's going to take too long. Okay, so I had to transition, so sorry if you didn't see that, but I am letting my boba sit in cold water now for about 20 to 30 seconds, and I'm gonna drain it now, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is my boba You can cover this, I guess, in like a tablespoon maybe of simple syrup or so, but I'm just gonna use maple syrup. I saw someone did this on YouTube. Hey, our frog eggs. Boba is ready to go. Look at that. Okay, so first up, let's do the cocktail, the alcoholic version. Got my glass here, and I'm going to do 1 part vodka. I, by the way, am not good at making drinks, so we'll see what happens. I also don't really like strong drinks, so if I'm not making it strong enough for you, you can definitely amp it up. I'm gonna do 1 part blue Curaçao. This came in very handy because we've had this never opened. I don't know why we bought it for some special reason, and we never had it, and this is perfect for this drink. Ooh, it's very blue. Okay. And then I'm gonna do probably like 4 parts lemonade. I want to make sure it retains the right blue color that I want. I don't want it to be too strong. Okay. I was really afraid that it was going to come out. Now you're making a mess. Bartending 101, yeah, I need that course. So I'm gonna add, I think, my boba first. Just a couple spoonfuls of boba. Maybe a little more. Go ahead and pour in our blue mixture. Oh my gosh. How fun! Look at that. Okay, and I obviously didn't fill up the glass. Let me taste it. It's not bad. It's kind of lemonade-y. I think I'm actually going to top it with some Sprite. That's just by my choice because I like a little bit of bubbles, a little carbonation. And there we go. Here is our alcoholic version of our frog eggs inspired beverage. I like it. Tasty, light, kind of fruity, not too sweet. Maybe too sweet for some people. It's actually pretty good. So, let's try the mocktail version now. So for this version, obviously we're not using blue Curaçao because we're doing a mocktail. So I did choose to use this bright blue Gatorade to give us that color. I didn't want to use any food coloring in this drink, or add it, if you will. So that's why. I'm just gonna eyeball this one. I'm gonna do about half Gatorade. This could be really sweet. Half lemonade. And we'll top it with Sprite. Got my clean glass. Go ahead and add our boba. So this one is definitely a lighter blue, but that's fine, really. I'm gonna just a minute. I'm gonna taste it. It's got a little sweet to it. And top it with some Sprite. And here we go. It's perfect. So here we are, the child and I are ready to enjoy our drinks. Of course, I will be drinking the cocktail and Baby Yoda will be having the mocktail, but we are about to enjoy these. Very tasty, nice and light and bubbly with the Sprite. Of course, if you didn't want carbonation, you wouldn't have to add that. I think these were really fun and easy. Definitely give off some Star Wars cantina vibes with those boba floating around. Obviously, in our case, supposed to be frog eggs, not real frog eggs, but this was cute. What do you think? He says he doesn't want the drink, he just wants the eggs. Typical. I spent all that time making it and he's just picky eater. Thank you guys so much for watching the making of my Baby Yoda cocktail. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this yet in the video description, but I don't want to call it a frog egg drink because that just kind of creeps me out a little bit. You will be able to find the recipe for this on my blog as well as in the description. I'll put down exactly what I use, where I got my tapioca pearls or my boba, so you can order them and try it at home as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below. I'm always adding new geeky recipes and trailer reactions and interviews. If you're looking for more watch party recipe ideas, we've got some Baby Yoda deviled eggs, bantha cookies, a Sopatano drip cake, tons of stuff, even more things over on popcornerreviews.com. So go ahead and check those out. Thanks for watching my unofficial Star Wars baking show, and I will see you next time.